Hello and welcome back to new number ones for the week of July 1st, 2026. My name is Corey and you're here with me now. And the pick of the week is from a publisher who's their first time being on the show. It's Oni Press. It's Faceless and the Family Maze of the Mechanical Aliens, written and illustrated by Matt Lesniewski. So, first and foremost, before we get too far, again, when we look at a new number one, we are looking for three things in particular. Did they introduce the characters sufficiently? Did they introduce the world sufficiently? And is there enough meat on the bone that makes you want to continue reading? That being said, as I read this through the first time this morning, I did not realize this was actually a sequel to a previous miniseries. There was a little bit of a feeling that there might have been, and I'll explain that shortly. But first and foremost, Faceless and the Family is a series that Matt Lesniewski put out through Oni Press back in 2024. This is a follow-up mini, continuing the story of those characters that he introduced. That being said, I think this issue does a really good job of establishing Faceless, who is one of our main characters. And the only time that it felt a little off is when the supporting characters that were established in the last miniseries do show up. I didn't really know who they were or what the deal was with these characters. But I didn't think that was a huge issue. There's a second main character in this story named Katari, and I think that Matt Lesniewski did a really great job of setting up Katari and his character and sort of the whole deal with him. The story around this is Faceless is sort of bonded to this living piece of power armor that he cannot control. It's sort of a parasitic or maybe even symbiotic creature. And Katari is someone who's seemingly born with one of those already attached to him. Katari and Faceless do not know each other, and you see their first encounter meeting here. And these people with these power suits that are melded to them, they're treated like second class citizens in the city that they're in, and they basically are both characters are just trying to get the damn things off of them. That being said, I thought the story was pretty good. I think it hit the beats of establishing the world. We know how these people with these suits are treated. We get to see how people react to them. We also get to see how someone who is foreign to this is treated. Someone who does not familiar with the social status and the social cues of what you're supposed to behave like when you have one of these things attached to you are. So I think Matt did a really great job with that. I think the real star of this story is the art, though, which is also done by Matt Lesniewski. And pretty much there's no color to this book. This is all black and white. And everything is so dynamic with just his shading and his perspective and his use of geometric shapes. So that's really the thing I want to call out. And I'm going to kind of hold this up here so you can really take in a lot of this art. One criticism I saw to this book is someone was saying that they couldn't really follow the story because they couldn't really make sense of the art. And this is definitely a book that kind of makes you sit and observe it and sort of pour yourself over the pages, which I think we're lacking in comic art for the most part these days. I think that's a skill that we need to get back to. I think a lot of people are very quick to read, and I'm reminded of the introduction to the Tony Millionaire book that we reviewed a few weeks ago, or maybe even a month or so ago. That was in his introduction: was take your time with the art. Don't just breeze through this reading the words. Really observe what's going on, because, like I said, Wisniewski is somebody who does a lot with black and white space. Like I said, the inking and the shading and the use of geometric shaping and perspective really brings this book to life, and I think that's absolutely amazing. So this might just be a quick one because I don't really have any faults with this story. I think it's got a lot of potential. It's a 4-issue miniseries. Issue 2 going to be out in August, which isn't that far away. So, like I said, if you can, definitely pick up the first issue of Faceless and the Family Maze and the Mechanical Aliens. Grab issue 1. Grab the subsequent issues that come after. Because art-wise, I think you should just be checking it out for that alone, regardless of the fact that Matt does a really great job of getting you invested in these characters and the world that he's building. So, phenomenal work. Just absolute A+. I think he did so superb. That being said, when it comes to the rest of the show, I just got done editing 3 episodes of the show to kind of get us going through the month of July. Very chaotic couple of weeks coming up. Usually the summer is for us, so you're going to see some more -1 episodes where Dylan or John or myself may not be available. You're also going to be seeing a lot of more free form, relaxed fit episodes where we just kind of banter. And I will tell you that those in particular go really far off the beaten path. But that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you to Oni Press for putting out this book. I think it, again, just good work. Lesniewski, man, keep it going. That's all, though. Goodbye.